This whole story, it really begins with a quiet promise. A promise someone made to themselves in a small apartment kitchen. And that one decision, wow, it would end up changing a life. Not just once, but twice.
And that right there, that was the promise. So let me introduce you to Emily. She's 29, works as a medical receptionist out in Phoenix. And she's just made this huge commitment, not to anyone else, but to herself. A commitment to completely change everything about her situation.
Okay, so let's be clear about something. $42,000 a year, Emily wasn't in poverty, right? I mean, that's a salary a lot of folks live on. But the thing is, it was just enough to create this constant, stressful balancing act. You know the feeling? Rent, gas, groceries, every single dollar had a job, and by the end of the month, there was just nothing left over.
And then came the moment that changed everything. One night, she checks her bank account, and she sees this number, $37.18. And that had to last her 3 more days until payday. But here's the crazy part. Instead of that usual wave of panic, something totally different kicked in. She's just sitting there, right on her apartment floor. And suddenly, it's not a question anymore. It's a statement, a moment of absolute finality. This can't be my life. The balancing act, this whole cycle, it had to end. And she knew she was the only one who could do it.
So what does she do? She goes and gets a notebook, and she writes down 3 rules. They're so simple, but they're incredibly powerful. Look, this wasn't some complicated plan from a finance guru on TV. This was just her line in the sand. This was day 1 of her new discipline.
And the very next day, that theory, it became practice. She started making these tiny, almost unnoticeable sacrifices, skipping that $5 coffee, packing a $12 lunch instead of buying one. And yeah, individually, they seem like absolutely nothing, but compounded over time, oh, that's where the magic really starts to happen. And you can literally see the results of her discipline. Over 2 years, it wasn't just the money that grew. Her whole mindset evolved right alongside her savings account. Think about it. At 6 months, she felt control for the very first time. At 1 year, it was knowledge. And by the time she hit year 2, it was just pure, unshakable confidence.
And this is what that confidence actually looked like in the real world. Was she rich? No way. Not by a long shot. But she was stable. She was building something real, piece by piece, and man, it changed everything about how she carried herself. She was finally on her way out of that old life.
And then the shortcut appears. You knew it was coming, right? It always does. A coworker starts talking about some amazing investment opportunity. And it just plants this tiny seed of doubt in her whole slow and steady plan. What if, she starts thinking, what if there's a faster way?
So she goes online, she looks it up, and what she finds is a platform that looks completely legit. I mean, professional website, glowing testimonials, and of course, charts. Charts just like this one. And that's the trap, isn't it? The promise of these impossibly consistent, crazy high returns. It didn't look like a scam. It looked smart.
And right here, this is the crucial moment. This is that internal battle that trips up so many people. On one side, you've got her own hard-earned rules. On the other, this powerful, seductive temptation of a shortcut. All that slow, grinding work versus a quick, easy win. What would you do? So she decides to test it. She's smart, right? Just a small amount, $500. And what do you know? A week later, the platform shows a profit. It works. And boom, that's the moment the hook is set. That little tangible win is perfectly designed to build trust and just completely override all of her natural caution.
So after a month of watching these profits, these fake profits build up, she makes the jump. She transfers almost everything. Everything she'd spent 2 years sacrificing to save. $18,000. All that discipline, all that hope, all of it in one place.
The very next morning, the collapse begins. And it starts small. The app on her phone, it just won't load. Just a spinning wheel. Probably just a glitch, she thinks to herself. But then she gets on her computer and tries the website. And it's gone. I'm not talking down for maintenance. I mean a blank error page. The entire digital platform has just vanished. Okay, last hope. She thinks of the support email she'd used before. She fires off a frantic message, and seconds later, she gets a reply. Delivery failed. The address doesn't exist. And with that single email, the realization hits like a ton of bricks. Every single point of contact is gone.
And here's the stark, brutal truth of it all. The platform was never real. The profits, the charts, the friendly customer support, it was all a digital stage, a really sophisticated puppet show designed for one thing, to build her trust just long enough for her to hand over everything she had.
So, we're back on her apartment floor, the exact same spot she was in 2 years ago. But this time, the feeling is completely different. It's not that quiet determination she had back then. Now it's just this heavy, crushing silence filled with one question, just repeating over and over in her head.
Because you see, she lost so much more than just money. She lost 2 years of pure sacrifice. Every late night she spent poring over a budget. Every time she had to say no to her friends, every small joy she skipped, in that one moment, all of it just felt like it was for nothing, completely wasted.
But weeks later, slowly, and I mean painfully, she started over. She started again. And this time, she had learned something so much deeper. She'd gained true financial resilience. It wasn't just about knowing how to save anymore. It was about having the wisdom to protect what you've saved.
And I think this is the core lesson of her entire story. Look, saving money is hard work. We all know that. But protecting it from shortcuts, from the lure of easy money, from our own greed, that is 1,000 times harder. Real wealth isn't built in one big, flashy moment. It's protected in the thousands of small, smart decisions you make every single day.
Because here's the thing to remember. In the end, Emily lost the money. Yes, she did. But the discipline, the knowledge, the sheer strength she had to build, the person she had to become to save all that money in the first place, that was permanent. And that is something no scam, no person